I'm right. Time to wake up. Listening to the Joe Show on Facebook Live. He's so real and he tells the truth. Oh, tell the truth. He's so real and he's for me and you. It's the Joe Show. It's the Joe Show.
Need brakes fixed, alternator replaced, oil change, tie rods, ball joints, or much more? Call Stuckey's Automotive here in Fordyce, Arkansas. With more than 30 years of experience, Stuckey's and his certified licensed mechanics knows exactly what it takes to get your vehicle back running. He's located at 409 Overpass here in Fordyce, Arkansas. Hours of operations are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until and by appointments on Saturdays. And don't forget, Stuckey's also offers towing services. So give Stuckey's a call today at 870-250-1870. That's 870-250-1870. And remember, Stuckey's motto is, get 'em in and get 'em out. Looking for more insurance coverage? Now at Milton Insurance Agency, e-bikes and compact tractors are now acceptable. They have expanded their motorcycle program to ensure their customers that ride e-bikes or use small tractors on or off their property have the protection they need while enjoying their passion. Standalone specialized insurance has benefits not found on standard homeowners or foreign policies. They want to get their customers the coverage they want at a price they can afford with a specialized recreational lines policy. So, if you own an e-bike or a compact tractor and need a free quote, call 870-352-2155. or stop by 314 North Spring Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 4:30 p.m., or you can visit them on their website. That's www.miltonins.com. Are you tired of riding around in that old beat-up truck, car, or SUV? Have you had an accident, hit a deer, pothole, or something else? If so, call Marty's Body and Glass Shop here in Fordyce, Arkansas. Let Marty and his certified automotive body and related repairers make your ride look like new. Marty is a family-owned and operated business, and they care about their customers and their community. Their motto is John 3:16. So stop by for a quick estimate today. They're open Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. And they're located at 1017 Morrow Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas. You can reach them at 870-352-2443 or after hours at 870-820-1288. And remember, Marty can set you up for glass and windshield replacement as well as PDR, that's paintless dent repair. So again, that number is 870-352-2443. That's 870-352-2443. And you can also find them on Facebook.
You need to hear this if you're in Fordyce. From mufflers to deer stands, we do it all. Hey Fordyce, looking for more than just muffler repairs? Head over to Fordyce Muffler Shop at 1414 Highway 79, 167 Bypass. Jay and Cindy are your friendly local experts for CV axle repairs, custom deer stands, duck blinds, dog kennels, and even floating fishing piers. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Need to chat? Give us a call at 870-352-5733. We're not just a shop. We're part of the community, supporting events like Fordyce on the Cotton Belt. So come on down to Fordyce Muffler Shop, where we don't do just mufflers, we do it all. See you soon.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Joe from Facebook Hottest Live Show, The Joe Show. That's right, guys. I'm here at Marty's Body and Glass Shop here in Fordyce, Arkansas. I know the signs say Marty's Body Shop, but I know a lot of you know about Marty's Body and Glass Shop because, guys, you can get windshield work scheduled here at Marty's Body and Glass Shop in Fordyce, Arkansas. That's right. You got a windshield need to be replaced. Marty's can get that done for you as well. And guys, check this out. Not only do they do that, guys, they do PDR. That's paintless dent repair. That means if you got hail damage, hey, come to Marty's. If somebody hit your vehicle with a baseball or softball, put a dent in it, bumped it at the grocery store or something like that, hey, they can get PDR here at Marty's and get the job done, guys. That's right. So not only body work, not only getting your windshield replaced, they do PDR, guys. So, hey, get to Fordyce, Arkansas, guys. They're open Monday through Thursday, guys. Here in Fordyce, Arkansas, you can reach them at 870-352-2443. That's 870-352-2443. They're located at 1017 Morrow Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas. Let me tell you something else about the windshields, guys. If you got a rock peck, and you know those rock pecks are known to spread in the wintertime, guys, you need to get to Marty's. They can repair that rock peck and get it scheduled here at Marty's Body and Glass here in Fordyce, Arkansas. Guys, that's right, guys. They live by John 3:16. That's right. Marty's Body and Glass Shop in Fordyce, Arkansas. A family-owned, friendly atmosphere, guys. And they're very professional, and they do an outstanding job. Remember, guys, they're open Monday through Thursday, guys, and call them at 870-352-2443. That's right. See you later. Check out Marty's. Are you looking for some great insurance coverage and you live in the Fordyce, Arkansas or surrounding areas? Well, search no more. Contact Milton Insurance Agency. Milton Insurance Agency is committed to providing you with the highest quality insurance plans available, combined with some of the lowest possible rates. Whether you're shopping for auto insurance, home insurance, health or life insurance, or business insurance, they can help you obtain the best coverage available with the lowest rate possible. Located at 314 North Spring Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas, Milton Insurance Agency truly value the long-term relationship with their clients and are proud to give families, individuals, and businesses the personal attention required when it matters most. When claims arise, they realize that it can be very stressful and will do everything possible to assure timely and complete recovery. Here are a few more coverages they provide: business auto insurance, builder's risk insurance, commercial property insurance, ATV insurance, classic car insurance, motorcycle insurance, and the list goes on and on. So stop what you're doing and get your free quote today. Give Milton Insurance a call at 870-352-2155. That's 870-352-2155. You can also find them on Facebook or check out their website. That's www.miltonins.com.
If your insurance is costing a fortune, it's time for a change. Welcome to Milton Insurance Agency, your local insurance experts in Fordyce, Arkansas. Whether it's home, auto, business, or life insurance, Skip and Patrick have got you covered. And that's not all. They also offer specialized coverage for e-bikes and small compact tractors. Need help with Medicare? They can assist with that too. Milton Insurance Agency has been a trusted name in our community since 1978, offering personalized service and competitive rates. Visit us at 314 North Spring Street, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. For a free estimate, call Skip or Patrick today at 870-352-2155 That's 870-352-2155. Milton Insurance Agency, your peace of mind is our priority.
Everybody is looking for fresh fish and tasty treats. Head over to Stanfield's Fish Market at 710 Morton Street in Fordyce. Open Thursday and Friday from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. and Saturday 8 to 2. From ribeye steaks to live fishing bait and pet food to seasonal plants, we've got it all. And if we don't have it, we'll get it for you. Stanfield's Fish Market, your one-stop shop for everything you need.
Fordyce, Arkansas, Todd Roark is running for city mayor. He's running for mayor because he believes the community deserves leadership that listens, acts, and delivers results. For too long, we've seen challenges go unaddressed, whether it's the need for safer neighborhoods, more affordable housing, stronger local businesses, or a city government that is transparent and accessible to everyone. He's stepping forward to bring a fresh, practical approach to City Hall. He wants to focus on the issues that matters most to our residents: improving public safety, supporting our schools, strengthening infrastructure, expanding economic opportunities, and ensuring that every member of our community has a voice in the decisions that shape our future in Fordyce, Arkansas. So, come March 3rd, 2026, get to the polls and vote Todd Roark for your Fordyce City Mayor. Ad paid for by Todd Roark. Attention Fordyce, Arkansas. Wayne Stacy, a seasoned infrastructure professional and ordained minister, has announced his candidacy for mayor of Fordyce, Arkansas. Though a resident of Fordyce, Arkansas for just 1 year, Mr. Stacy brings over 30 years of experience in the utility and infrastructure sector, along with 2 decades of pastoral leadership in the United Pentecostal Church, credentials that reflect both practical expertise and a deep commitment to service. He's running for mayor because he believes Fordyce is ready to build on its strengths and move forward together. His campaign slogan is Building Fordyce Together with Faith, Vision, and Action.
Hello, Fordyce. My name is Wayne Stacy. I'm running to be your next mayor. I would appreciate your support and your vote on March 3rd. It's your vote, your voice, our future. It would be an honor of a lifetime to serve as your next mayor. Thank you, and may God bless you, and may God bless our city.
So remember, March 3rd, 2026, Wayne Stacy would like your vote. Ad paid for by Wayne Stacy. Attention, Dallas County. Chris Stanfield is announcing his candidacy for re-election for Dallas County Judge. Judge Stanfield wants the public to know that it has been a pleasure these last 3 years serving the people of Dallas County. With his extensive years of working for the state of Arkansas and the Dallas County community, he will continue to bring experience, knowledge, and expertise to the Dallas County community. He cares about the families of this great county and how things affect the county as a whole. So come March 3rd, 2026, get to the polls and vote to re-elect Chris Stanfield for your Dallas County Judge. Ad paid for by Chris Stanfield. Shauna May of Fordyce, Arkansas, is proud to announce that she is running for Dallas County Clerk. She's been a resident of Fordyce, Arkansas since 1984, and she's married to Coach Jimmy May. She's a proud graduate of the Fordyce High School class of 1989. For more than 30 years, she's dedicated herself to professional and community leadership, building a reputation for integrity, dependability, and a strong commitment to public service. For example, she's deeply involved in the Fordyce and Dallas County community, having served in numerous leadership roles, including the following: the Dallas County Fair Association, Fordyce Chambers of Commerce, Fordyce Little League, Fordyce Fall Festival Committee, Community Dinner Theater, Fordyce Leadership Program, Fordyce Civitan Club, and the list goes on and on. So, get to the polls March 3rd, 2026, and vote Shauna May for your Dallas County Clerk. And paid for by Shauna May. Attention, Dallas County. Carolyn Gamble is excited to announce her candidacy for your Dallas County Clerk. For the past 13 years, Ms. Gamble worked for the Department of Human Services, focusing on child abuse neglect investigations. This experience has given her the ability to assist families through hard times, trials, and tribulations. She is a proud graduate of Henderson State University with a degree in human services and a double minor in sociology and criminology. She's also a co-founder of the Tri-County Seahawks Pee Wee Cheer and Football League, a community volunteer during the holidays for the youth, a crisis volunteer for the community, and much, much more. She wants you to know, if you vote for her, she will work tirelessly to ensure that our city records are accurate, organized, and accessible. Her slogan is, "Gamble on experience, you can trust." So get to the polls March 3rd, 2026, and vote Carolyn Gamble for your Dallas County Clerk. Ed paid for by Carolyn Gamble. Your exhaust on your vehicle is so important, and that's why you need Fordyce Muffler Shop here in Fordyce, Arkansas. Jay and Cindy and their certified crew of welders and mechanics are standing by and ready to work for you. In-state or out-of-state, there's no job too big or too small for them to do. And not only do they work on mufflers, they do U-joints, CV axles, wheel bearings, shocks and struts. They build deer stands, duck blinds, dog kennels, car sheds, swings, floating fishing pier, and they do custom fabrications. The list goes on and on. They're also the home of Lego Creek Blinds, Dan Hunting Gear, and they have many Gorman items. So stop by Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. at 1414 North Highway 79 in Fordyce, Arkansas, or call them at 870-352-5733. That's Fordyce Muffler Shop, where they don't do just mufflers. What's going on, Joe Show? Good morning. Good morning. I hope everybody is doing great, because I'm doing magnificent. So good to see everybody this morning. Say good morning to me, and I will definitely say good morning to you. So man, it's good to be here, man. It's good to be here. So I hope everybody is doing good. I hope everybody is waking up this morning and doing what you think. Hey, appreciate you, Miss Tequila. Thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Thank you to those of you who shared. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Man, if you waking up, man, I know I'm on a little early. I jumped in here a little early because sometimes I get on a little late and I be missing out. I have to hurry up and dip out. Good morning, Phyllis Caldwell. Good to see you. Good to see you. I hadn't seen you on here in a while. It's good to see you. So share the show, man. Y'all click that like button. Share the show if you don't mind. We got some great topics to talk about this morning. We'll jump into that and other things. So y'all glad the snow and ice is melting. I know some of y'all probably took off some days for work and probably felt like hey, it was time. Hey, it wasn't time to. Hey, it was time for me to go back to work. A lot of people, because they're praying for the community of Fordyce,
Arkansas. Yeah, we'll get a little bit into that after a while, Nicole, Miss Nicole McGee. You know, it's some of those summer moment here in Fordyce with, you know, a lot of different things going on. But nevertheless, you know, we still here. But we'll talk a little bit about that here in a minute, Miss Nicole. Good morning, Wanda Wade. Good to see you. You know, we still have ice skating rink on the top of Tulip Hill. I hear you. Yeah, it's a lot of places. Good morning, Doug. Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while, man. Good to see you, Doug. Always good to see you. You know, yeah, I mean, it's ice. I still got some in my backyard a little bit. It may be melted overnight because, you know, the temp didn't drop down real low. But it may be done melted, you know. So I know I was telling somebody at my job the other day that when we was kids riding the school bus, we would ride around and we'd see ice and we'd be like it's a game. We're like, hey, there goes some over there. There goes some on top of that house. You know, we was watching it leave. We were so excited to see it come and so excited to see it go. You know, did you see Nicole, some of this ice still around? Yeah, a lot of it's still around, especially the kind that they piled up with the graders and the tractors and stuff. They pushed it out. That ice is still holding up. You know, I think I'm gonna go down there and get me a bucket and I'm gonna make me some ice cream, Miss Barbara Crane. Miss Barbara, I'm gonna make me some ice cream. I'm gonna go get me some of that ice they done pushed up, and I'm gonna make me some pea gravel ice. Y'all ever had any pea gravel ice cream? It's good. Pea gravel, you can't chew it. You got to suck it. Y'all, now you may need to go to the dentist after you get done. You may have to go to the dentist, and you may have to make an appointment with the hospital too. You know, after you eat a batch of it, but it's really good. You gotta use a lot of sugar and a lot of evaporated milk. So good morning, Miss Barbara. Good morning. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hey guys, y'all share the show if you don't mind. Share the show if you don't mind. Also, guys, we got the weather in Fordyce, Arkansas today, guys. We got a high of 46 degrees. Should be kind of partly cloudy, a little bit of sunny with a 10% chance of rain, and winds are 7 miles per hour. So we're going to have a pretty nice day here. All the ice that you see piled up is going to be gone pretty soon. You know, so tell the kids, if they see a patch of it, they better get in it now, because after the day, because it's supposed to get in the almost 70s, I think, coming up pretty soon. But then it's going to drop right back down cold. They said the groundhog saw his shadow, so we got 6 more weeks of winter weather. Who believe in that? Who believe in that? Who believe in the groundhog see his shadow? I mean, so I don't know if y'all believe in that. We got Miss Nicole says, no, please don't. People getting sick from making ice cream from this ice cream. You know, hey, a lot of people saying that, you know. What's up, Lazy Lyles? Good to see you. You know, Doug said, come on, spring. I'm with you, Doug. I'm with you, man. I'm ready to get on that water, man. I'm ready to throw that fishing reel. Good morning, Jeff McLemore. I can smell the coffee brewing, brother. Good morning. Good to see you. You know, to all you lovely people out there that's riding on the highway headed to work, be careful out there. Look out for those ice spots on those bridges, because hey, it's still cold enough for something to get a little frosty out there. So y'all be careful riding down the road, listening to the Joe Show. You know, so we got a lot to talk about, guys. Like I said, we got some great topics. But first, let's get into our anniversaries and birthdays. Anybody got somebody that's turning a little bit older and you want to wish them a happy birthday? This is your time to do it right now. Happy birthday to anybody out there that's turning a little bit older today, because if you're turning a little bit older, that means God is not through with you yet. Y'all remember that old church song? So if you're waking up this morning, that means you're still in the good Lord's plan. Good morning, Jacqueline Curb. So good to see you. What's going on? We got Mr. Jeff said, Joe see shadows 6 more weeks. Yeah, I saw that. They said the groundhog saw his shadow and kicked rocks and ran back up in the hole. So they say 6 more weeks. You know, so some people believe in that. Some people say, oh man, that's just, you know, I don't know. You know, I've never really paid any attention. I just know as a kid they used to talk about it all the time in school. Like, I think if I'm not mistaken, we used to go on a field trip to go see the groundhog. Or was that the pond down the road had a beaver? I don't know. I can't remember. I can't remember. But some people truly believe in that. We got Nicole McGee says, where this mess come from, if the groundhog see is shot of 6 weeks of bad weather, they can do away with that. Maybe they need to get something else other than a groundhog. What's up, Latasha McKinney? Good to see you. Tasha, I gotta come see you, girl. I gotta do some taxes. They said this year, something about Trump giving everybody $700,000. I don't know how true it is. I'm just saying, you know. So Tasha, I'll be down there to see you soon. Tequila says, my birthday is on February the 10th. Happy early birthday, Miss Tequila Lomack. Miss Tequila, happy early birthday. Anybody else got any more birthdays? Anybody got any anniversaries or anything like that? You know, anybody just want to give somebody a shout out before we move on? Because we're going to be jumping into these topics. It's just now 7 o'clock. We're going to be jumping into these topics pretty good. What's going on, Mrs. Crater? I guess I'm pronouncing that right. Crater or Crater, you know. Good to see you. Good morning, Miss Bria Williams, all the way from the big city of El Dorado, Arkansas. She says, my parents and grandparents' anniversaries are next week. Grandparents, both Robert and Geraldine, February the 14th. They got married on Valentine's Day. That's all right. You tell them happy anniversary from The Joe Show. Tony and Danita, February the 16th. Tell them we said happy anniversary. It's their anniversary. All right. We got happy birthday from Mrs. Nicole McGee to Mrs. I think that was Miss, who that said their birthday was coming up? No, Tequila. To Tequila. Good morning, Cassandra Fields. Good to see you. What's up, Janice Alexander? You got that breakfast ready? You got the breakfast ready, Janice? Doug said, I heard the groundhog is good with potatoes and gravy. Do anybody eat groundhog? I don't know. I don't want to say that too loud. They may come looking for you, man. You talking about messing with that groundhog, Doug. I don't know, man. That might be a government animal. I don't know. Happy anniversary to the Tony and Danita, and I guess I said that right. And Robert and Geraldine, happy anniversary. All right, guys, let's get it in. What's up, Tanika Tyrunda Giles? Good morning to you, little sis. Good to see you. All right, guys, let's get into this, guys. I know earlier somebody brought up the fact that Fordyce was hit with a hard one here recently, guys. So everybody watching the show, if you do not mind, you know, I want you to put a set of prayer hands up, guys, and let's pray, you know, for the family, guys. Let's, you know, our condolences from the Joe Show go out to the Brown family, to the Rayford family, to the Dallas family. You know, we had a tragedy that, you know, that struck the other night. I think it was Saturday night, early Sunday morning, you know, and we just want to put some prayer hands up, pray for that family, man. It was just a tragedy. Jerron Rayford, a.k.a. we call him Big Black. You know, this kid was loved by everybody. Even, you know, my baby boy, that was one of his best friends. And his mom, you know, worked for me for years at Mill Creek. Also, I'm good friends with his dad, you know, Ethan, and also with his stepfather, too, Mr. Dallas, you know. So, man, hard hit, you know, in the city of Fordyce, you know. So let's just pray for the family. That's all I can say. These tragedies are taking place daily around the United States. You know, gun violence is so horrible, and you know, no one want to fight no more. Everybody want to shoot. Everybody, you know, and somebody get into it. So guys, just keep your head on a swivel when you're out there, because you just don't know. You do not know. And my heart aches for him, you know, somebody that young. He's same age as my baby boy, you know, and my heart aches for the family and everybody. And I ask everybody, you know, that's why I made the post the other day, be decent, be appropriate, you know, because there's enough chaos and enough mess going on out there that, you know, so try to give the family peace. Give them a peace of mind. Everybody on Facebook, don't be arguing, don't be fighting, don't be getting into it over something. you know, just pray for peace, pray for justice, pray they get that situation taken care of, you know. And you know, from what I gather, they do have the person that did this. So it's hard on both ends, you know. You imagine that person's family, you know, what they're going through, and you imagine, you know, so it's horrible, man. You know, you know, it is what it is. You don't know what to say to it, but just letting the families know that y'all have our condolences here at the Joe Show, and very close, you know, very close, you know. So, all right, you know, thank you guys for the prayer hands. I know a lot of people know this family, and so, yeah. So push on, guys, and y'all be mindful. And I'm gonna jump into another thing, you know, from that. And I'm gonna tell people, you know, be careful out there. Be careful out there, man, because it's just so much stuff going on. I'm even talking about even with road rage, guys. People, you know, people are like doing stuff to each other because somebody cut somebody off in a vehicle or something. Watch your surroundings, and all kind of stuff is going on. So I'm sure people got stories to tell, you know, about things that happens and all that. But be careful out there. I'm telling you. Be careful. Watch yourself out there. It's people got some crazy stuff on their mind. Watch your kids. You know, just be mindful. You know, so good morning, Mrs. Loretta Smith. Good to see you. Miss Erin says, I know what you say. Throw them hands, not bullets. Be alive for those who count on you. That's right. That's right. You know, and nobody can't take nothing no more, man. Just words can cause you your life nowadays. You know, nobody can take nothing. You can't even argue with nobody no more without a gun being involved. I mean, you get in an argument with somebody, or you hear what's up, Dave? Good to see you, bro. You argue with someone, man, 5 seconds later, a gun coming out. You get in a disagreement with somebody. I mean, it's horrible. It's horrible. If you hear a scuffle, it's so sad that if a scuffle take place at a ball game or anything, a scuffle take place, people are running before anything happens. You know why they're running? Because they know next is gonna be gunshots. So if a scuffle break out in any kind of event, if people get to tussling, people is running way before a gun come out because they feel like that's what's next. And you remember back in the day when you hear a scuffle, people used to run to it. Oh, they fighting. Oh no, boy, ain't nobody running to a scuffle now. When there's a scuffle going on, people trying to go the opposite direction because they know what's coming next. We're just trained to that now. Because we know ain't nobody fighting no more. Ain't nobody trying to defend themselves with their hands no more. Everybody trying to go for a gun, and that's where we are right now. That's where we are. And just because let me say this, just because you have a weapon, that does not mean somebody else don't have one. So be mindful of that. I'll tell anybody that just because sometimes a gun can make you so brave, a gun can make you so bold. Because you got one. Listen, just because you have one, that don't mean nobody else does. Everybody carrying nowadays. Man, everybody carrying. Everybody carrying. You know, and that's exactly where we are right now. So be mindful and be careful out there, guys. I'm trying to get along with everybody. I don't want no enemies. I don't need to be looking over my shoulder or anything like that. I don't need no enemies. I don't want to take nobody's life. I don't want nobody to take mine. So I try to get along with everybody, and that's that. That's that. Simple as that. You know, Miss Jacqueline said, I know that I run from any altercation because I don't want to find out how it ends. There you go. There you go, Miss Jackie. Get yourself out that situation. I don't need to know how it ends. Somebody can tell me about it. Simple as that. Somebody can tell me about it. That's about it. You know. Simple as that. Good morning, Miss Michelle Richardson. All right, Joe Show. I gotta let y'all hear something. I gotta let y'all check something out. Hold on, let me find it. Y'all bear with me here. I got to definitely let y'all check something out right here. Y'all bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. Y'all bear with me. Bear with a brother. Bear with a brother. It's so good to see everybody this morning, but I gotta let y'all check this out. This is amazing if y'all check this out. All right, guys, check it out. Y'all, hey, first I need to know, is everybody paying attention? Y'all gonna check it out for me? If y'all gonna check it out for me, I need everybody's watching right now, say yes. If y'all wanna check it out, I want y'all to say yes. Y'all gotta hear this. This is a and don't click the like button, just say yes. Just say yes. I just need you to say yes. I know Facebook got these delays, but I need y'all to hear this important message. And you know, this is the world we living in right now. And I need you guys to hear this message. If you gonna listen, I need your attention. Give me your ear. Listen now. Thank you, Jacqueline. Thank you, Phyllis. Thank you, David. I need y'all to listen. I'm gonna bring my music all the way down. I need y'all to hear, and I'm gonna turn it up because I need y'all to hear this important message. You know, I need y'all to hear this important message. All right, so I brought my music all the way down. So all right, here we go. Here we go. I need y'all to hear this message. Just pay attention to it. Let me turn it up.
We wanted to see the brain. So somebody invented the MRI. Wanted to see bones, invented the X-ray. Wanted to see babies in the womb, ultrasound. Hell, we got CAT scans, PET scans, 3D imaging. We got machines that can look through clothes at the airport. We got satellites that can read a license plate from space. They can print organs now. They can do remote surgery with a robot sitting in another state. So would somebody please explain to me why my doctor's got to stick his finger up my ass?
It's a delay. Oh. What'd you say, KB? All right, y'all. Did y'all agree? Did y'all? Somebody over talking about KB. Somebody on that day. All right. Whoo, boy. Okay, y'all. I know you. Hey, the man making sense to me. I'm sorry. The man making sense to me. Hey, I agree with him, you know. He got a point, Michelle. You know. He got a point. Oh my God. I knew what you say. What'd you say, Tanika? You knew? All right, Joe Show. Let's get into our topics for the day, guys. Y'all ready for the topic? If you're ready for the topic, I need you to say the one word I always wait for you guys to say. I need you to say you're ready for the topic. Let's get it in. Let's get it in. Let's get it in. Bringing the music down. Topic number one. You're right, Jeff. Every man agree with that, brother. You know, what you say? Tanika, you see you over there rolling? The man make a good point. They got all this technology, but they got to do that, you know, so. All right, let's get it in. All right, it says, topic number one, it says, man writes, Joe, I've been out of work for 2 months. I went and interviewed for this certain job. I was told that I have a great chance of being hired. I was so excited. I hurried and told my best friend, who already has a job. I told him about it, and he looked at me and said he had applied for that same job and was interviewed as well. I told him that I really need this job. He said he was tired of his current job and he wanted something different. Joe, he never said anything about pulling his application so that I would get the job. All he said was good luck, bro. So Joe, my question is this. If he goes through with this and he gets the job, do we remain best friends? So let me explain. He applied for a job that his best friend has applied for this same, but his best friend already got a job. Best friend said, man, I'm just tired of working at my current job. I want this job. And he like, well, man, you know, I don't have a job, you know, and, you know, he didn't ask him to pull out. He didn't ask his best friend to pull his application, but he was like, you know, I don't have a job. So he was, so what do you guys think? He's like, man, if he apply, he get this job. Do this, is he still my best friend? What are you guys thinking of saying? I got an answer for this, but what do you guys think? You know, he applied for the job. His best friend applied for the job. He don't have a job, but his best friend currently have a job. He just said he want to do something different. He said his best friend didn't pull out because he heard his situation. His best friend just told him, good luck, bro. So, are they best friends after this? What do you guys think? All right, let's see. Let's see what Michelle says. If not, you were not best friends anyway. I like that. I like that, Michelle. I like that. Aaron says, yes, may the best applicant be hired. All right, that's what Aaron said. Well, may the best one be hired. All right, we got Jeff McEmore. You stay friends. You didn't tell him before you applied. Good luck. All right. John Jones says, so you upset because your friend wants to better himself and move up in life. You selfish. So John said you selfish. All right. All right. Let's see what Miss Williams says. She says, absolutely. Everyone deserves an opportunity to move forward in life. If y'all are truly best friends, which finish with each other. I'm getting tongue tied. Okay, if y'all are good friends, wish each other good luck and be there to support the one who didn't get the job. I like that. I like that. All right, guys. So far everybody is saying this is like almost hands down. Well, we got one. I think Miss Michelle said, if not, you were not best friends anyway. All right, so we got one person says, hey, if you're not good friends, if you don't become good friends, Miss Michelle said you wasn't friends anyway. You know, so if that caused you to lose your friendship, then you wasn't best friends. That's the way she said. So far, I guess we're 100% of everybody saying this shouldn't cause your friendship. Simple as that. You know, he applied. He didn't know you had applied. You know, you both applied. You know, go from there. You know, that's the way. You know, I'm gonna answer this. I'm gonna give you another. I'm gonna give my comment to it here in a second. We got Miss Jacqueline Curb says, depending on if he knew before he applied that they were going after the same job. So Jackie said, if your best friend knew you had went after it, that's a whole totally different thing. You know, we got Doug says, best man wins, best friends till the end. All right. I'm going to explain to y'all how I feel about it. This is how I am type of situation. It depends on how you are. Me, I have a job. My job is not a problem. It's just that I want to do something different. And I apply for this job. I got one of my friends who's a good dear friend of mine, and he come to me, and I know he haven't worked in 2 months, and he come to me and he be like, man, you know, I apply, I may get this job. I'm like, what job you apply for? And he tell me what job he applied for. Me being the person that I am, I'm not even gonna tell him that I applied for the job. I'm probably gonna go and pull out. That's just me. I'm just now, because I'm like, if I see this man, if he got a family, he got kids, and he haven't worked in 2 months, me being the man that I am, knowing I got a job and I ain't got no problem with this job, I'm just trying to find something different. I'm gonna let him have the job. I mean, that's just me. That's just the kind of man I am, because I'm like, if that current job is not a problem, I'm just leaving it because I'm you know, I just want to do something. And this man ain't worked in 2 months and he got I can't. That's just me. That's just, now if I didn't have a job, then yeah, hey, man, I applied too. We just gonna see how this goes. But if I have a job, that's just how I am, because I can't look at him and be like, you know, 2 months he ain't been working, he been trying to, I can't, it would break my heart, y'all. I ain't lying. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong, but everybody cut different, and now there's no wrong answer. Because I think some of you guys are, you know, are right. You know what I mean? Hey, every man for themselves. If he's a good friend and I love this dude, he my homeboy, you know, he like my brother, hey, when he tell me he applied for that same job, I won't even say a word. I like, man, good luck, bro. I hope you get it. And I'm going to be on the phone, say, hey, pull my app. I'm sorry something come up. I'm not going to be able to be in the runnings for this. You know, and I'm hoping that me pulling can cause him to get the job, because if he my best friend and I love him, that's my brother. I gotta look out for him. I gotta look out for him, and I got a job. I can't. That's just how I am. And I'm not going. You know, yeah. In fact, that defines a best friend. God dog it. That defines a best friend. Because if a best friend is not going to sit around and watch you go through something if they can. That's my way of helping him. My way of helping him, and I already got help, I'm pulling out. That's just my opinion. That's just, you know, that's just my opinion, you know. I don't know. Okay, let me see some of these longer comments. Let me see what's going on. What's up, Big Bruiser? Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. We got Doug says, I'm taking care of the number one, and that's me, because he would have done the same thing. So Doug said he gonna take care of himself, and that's him, because he feel like his friend would have done the same thing. You know, so like I say, this is one of those kind of topics where it depends on how you are as a person. Me as a person, if I have a job, I'm gonna let him do that. I'm gonna be like, hey, bro, he ain't worked in 2 months, you know, and I'm gonna come home. Of course, you gonna come home. You gonna discuss it with your wife, let her know, hey, what he going through, and I'm sure if you have the right kind of woman in your life, she's gonna agree with you, and she's gonna be like, yeah, you know, that man ain't worked in 2 months. He got 2 kids. He got a wife. He got it. Hey, so that's just my opinion about it. We got John says, but if you get the job and can pull him up and with you in showing love, yeah. If it was a situation where I wasn't working, because if I wasn't working, then me and him, we just gonna apply for it and we'll see who get it. And if I get the job, and if the job is of the status of me hiring somebody, I'm going to get my boy in. I'm going to get him in the door. That's the way I look at it. Because if the job is where my status is, where I can get somebody or hire somebody, or I have the persuasion that I can help him, I'm going to get him in. And I hope he would do the same if both of us wasn't working. I would hope he would do the same too. Because let me say this, and I want to ask this question. It's an important question. Everybody best friend don't mean, just because somebody your best friend don't mean they're a good worker. Let me explain. Let me say that. Just because somebody your best friend, that don't mean they're a good worker. Because you can have a real good friend, but they can be lousy on their job. So, my question to you, would you hire your best friend? Because all best friends ain't good workers. Can I get an amen on that? You know, because just because a person is your best friend, that don't mean they do a good job. Because you mess around and hire them and they get you fired. And so my thing about it is this. if I got a good friend who I know he do a good job and well, his job shut down or something like that, and I know he work good, I ain't got no problem getting him in the door. But if I got a best friend, he late all the time, he ain't never at work, he calling in sick all the time, I ain't finna help him get no, bro. You ain't finna, nope, I ain't finna vouch for you. Cause me being a best friend, that ain't got nothing to do with his work ethics. Me being his best friend don't have nothing to do with his work ethics. You could be great friends. Y'all could be fishing buddies. Y'all can be hunting buddies and everything. And while you out there hunting, he on the phone telling his boss, hey, I'm sick. And if you get him hired, he gonna do the same thing. He gonna do the same thing. So remember that. Just because somebody your best friend don't mean they gonna be a great worker. In some cases, it's good not to have your best friend working on the job with you, because they can get you, you know, they can get you in some trouble, you know. So, you know, cause I mean, and because I know a lot of guys is good friends of mine, but I wouldn't hire them. I hope they don't hear this. I love them to death. I love them to death, but they smoke too much weed. I don't want to have nobody that I gotta tell every time, man, you finna get a random, bro. You making me look bad, man. Everybody got them friends. Y'all know y'all got them friends. You love them to death, but you just can't work with them. You can't work with them. They get you in trouble. You know? Every time you talking to them, they high. Hey, simple as that. Everybody got them friends, you know. And you know, so yeah, just on a job, when it come down to a job, you know, and who you put, and I'm gonna tell you, how many of you guys have put a word in for somebody? What's this? Oh yeah, okay. How many of you guys have put a word in for somebody? Put a word in for somebody, and then you find out they did something wrong or they didn't. So it put you in a bad situation, man. It really do put you in a bad situation. Hey guys, hey, I was gonna ask this later, but I'm gonna ask this now because KB just brought it to my attention, because where we're headed today. Guys, we're headed to Children's Hospital today. Our grandbaby Amarion, he's having surgery today. You know, he's my grandbaby, the one that he had his left lower leg amputated because of sepsis. So they're gonna have to go in today and take even more of his leg. You know, so my son Trey and the baby mom, we're gonna be taking them up to Children's today for this surgery, guys. Put some prayer hands up for them, guys. And you know, this is definitely a situation where, you know, it breaks our heart, because, you know, he have to go in and get another amputation, and we didn't want to see this happen, but at the same time they feel like this is the best thing. So pray for our grandbaby T-Bug. I call him T-Bug, but his name is Amarion Brazil. And so pray for our grandbaby, man. We'll be up there today. We'll be leaving, and then, you know, we'll appreciate the prayers we've already gotten. You know, so thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. You know, so appreciate you. I just wanted to put that out there in the atmosphere. So thank y'all so much. You know, all right, guys. You know, thank you guys. Thank you. That means a lot. You know, that means a lot. All right, let's get it in. We got to get into our second topic, guys. All right. If you're ready for the second topic, I need you guys to write down the word ready. And let's get into our second topic of the morning. We're making good time, guys. It's not even 7:30 yet. We get a chance to spend some time on these topics. Thank you guys for all the prayers. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And pray, guys. Just say, just whisper a prayer of protection, while he's under, and and let everything be a success. I appreciate you. Just while you're driving, or while you're sitting at your desk at work, or while you're doing what you just put our baby in your mind, and I appreciate it. All right, guys, let's get to our next topic. Here it is right here. We're bringing the music down. Let's go. We got topic number 2. It says, woman writes, Joe, I've been dating a guy for 2 months now. We seem to have a great relationship. Here is my issue. Joe, I've been dating him for 2 months, but he's came to me and revealed that he has a baby on the way. I asked him what did he mean on the way. He said the girl is 2 months pregnant. He said they had just broke up when he and I started talking. I told him I needed some time to think about this, and I have been distant since. So that's my question, Joe Show. Should I stay in this relationship with this man knowing we've been dating for 2 months and his ex is 2 months pregnant? I'm doing the math on that. So it's possible, right? I mean, right, KB? She ain't answering. That's like, they've been together 2 months. The girl is 2 months, so she had to be pregnant before 2 months. Am I right? Is that right? I don't know. I don't know how that goes. But so, she's going to be in a relationship, a new relationship with a man who have a baby on the way. So she stepped back out the relationship to take a breather, to kind of put herself together with this, to see, you know, I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, what y'all think? I mean, y'all help me out. I mean, I'm trying to put this together myself to see, you know. So she want to know, should she stay in this relationship with this man knowing they've been dating for 2 months, but the girl who he told, now he revealed it to her and said, yeah, she's 2 months pregnant. So she's like, no, I'm 35, 30, 35, the 40, 45, the 50. I'm 35, 30. So she trying to add it up. She trying to see, you know, what these dates and stuff is coming out to be, you know. So I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think? All right, all I'm seeing is flags. All I see is hands and faces. I ain't seeing no answers. Okay, here we go. We got a few coming up. We got Jacqueline said, if you can accept all that comes with it, then hey, do your thing. Jeff McLemore says, possible, but stay aware. Watch the signs. If he's spending more and more attention to the ex. Michelle says, if you already have second thoughts, leave. I think I better leave her alone. Pack your bags and get on, 'cause I don't want you no more. Okay, hold on. Eric says, if you want a one-on-one relationship, suggest running as fast as you can in the other direction. What's up, Mary Williams? We got Cassandra says, it's a dead cat on the line somewhere. I ain't heard that in a long time, Cassandra. Cassandra ain't heard that in a while. But if she doesn't want to be stepmama, keep it moving. Keep it moving. Let me see what my little sis says. She says, don't stick around for what's to come with this. I gotta give you my opinion now. It's not you that I'm thinking about. Well, how can I put this? You're gonna have to be there with this man full term, with this woman carrying this child. And am I right, when women, y'all have babies, y'all get all emotional, and some be like y'all get kind of crazy, and you know, having babies. I know my wife did when she was pregnant. She was crazy, you know. She was doing she was hitting me with starch cans, and so when But when women go through pregnancy, now this man finna have to date this woman. She finna date this man while his girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, is pregnant. That's deep. She finna date this man while the girlfriend pregnant. That don't even sound right. Let me see what Miss Bria says. Miss Bria says, 2 months into a relationship is a little too soon to take on a brand new responsibility of a baby you just found out about. The timeline adds up, but if the relationship is new, there may not be much time for you and him to get closer to each other because he may be focusing on trying to be there for his baby mama. Appointments, baby showers, emotional support. The question is, can you deal with that? That's what I was talking about. You finna have to be in a relationship with a man who got a woman just 2 months pregnant, and that means you got 7 months to go. And that if she don't have it early, you know, something like that. That's a lot. That's a lot. Now and just like Miss Brill said, baby showers, you got a baby appointment. If she that kind of person, she probably gonna want him to be there. And what's that class called when you gotta go to that class? What's that class called when you gotta go to a pregnant class and the man go with you and hold a pillow and you lay down? What is it called? Lumaduba. What is it called? Illuminati? I don't. What you say? What? What's the name? I don't know the name of the class. What's the name of that class called? What you say? Shabazz. Oh. You gotta drive a little Mazda. Oh, lasagna. I got it. You gotta go to the lasagna with her. Boy, she might want you to go to the lasagna. Man. And Doug said a lifetime of taking care of the child. That's right. So that's something to think about. So 2 months. 2 months is not a long time. So you haven't put a lot of investment in this relationship with this man anyway. 2 months is not a long time. So my thing is, it's called, Michelle say it's called Lamaze. I think, KB, did you say a little Mazda? You know, so that's a long 2 months is you haven't been in that relationship a long time. 2 months is not a long time, so there's not a lot of investment in that relationship. So yeah, you're doing the right thing. Step back, try to make your mind up about what you want to do. If you want to be in that relationship with that man, you got time to think about it. Simple as that. But let me tell you this. That's it, KB. Let me tell you this. I want to give you something. And I want y'all to write down a 100 if I'm right. Here it is. I'm finna kick some knowledge to her. And watch this. Y'all watch this. Ma'am, if you like this man, go on to be with this man. Because this break you taking away from this man, that man gonna be with that woman that's having that baby. Let me say it again. If you gonna take a break, you better think about it real hard. Cause if you gonna be out this man life just for a little while, he got time to think about being with his baby mama who's already impregnated with his 2-month-old baby inside her belly. So while you sitting back there looking, trying to make your mind up if you gonna be with this man or not, he might just make his mind to go back to his baby mama. So you better decide on what you want to do pretty soon. If you don't want him, let him go. But if you think you want him, you better go and get him. I'm just saying, y'all get where I'm coming from. Y'all, because I'm just saying. If you don't want the man, leave the man alone. Go on by your business. You ain't got no investment. But if you want him to wait on you, he ain't gonna wait. He ain't gonna wait. If you want him to wait on you, he ain't gonna. He got too much other stuff going on with it. That man just been told that he got a 2-month-old baby inside that woman's belly. That man is not finna wait on you to make your mind up. So you better make your mind up. I'm just saying. That's just my opinion about it. You know, I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know, but I mean, that's. I'm just saying. A lot of times, people get in arguments, and they hadn't been dating long, and hadn't been together long, and she talking about, girl, I'm gonna make him wait. Go on, make him wait, cause next week you're gonna see him at the movies with somebody else. It's too many single folk running around here for you to try to make a man wait on you. It's too many single women. It's too many single women. It's too many single women. Too many single men, women. It's too many single men for somebody to jump up and go to Holland. I'm gonna make him wait, girl. I'm gonna make him wait. Go on, make him wait. Go on, Cletus. Go on, make him wait. Next week your lips gonna be stuck out because he'll be back with that baby mama. So you need to make your mind up. If you don't want him, you need to just say, I don't want to be with you. I don't want to have this situation with you. Because that dude ain't gonna wait. He ain't gonna wait. And because the baby mama ain't gonna let him wait. Because she finna pour it on thick now. Now that he know that she got a baby coming, hey, I'm just, you know what I'm saying, Mary? Mary agree with me. We got Nicole. I got some 100s up there. Thank you, Cassandra. I'm just that's what I'm saying. He ain't gonna wait. He ain't gonna wait. So that's just my opinion about it. You know, so that's my thing. If you gonna not be with him, just not be with him. If you planning on trying to make him wait, don't be surprised if he decide to go ahead on and be back with his baby mama, the one that's having the baby. Don't be surprised, because that's pulling on him. Because do you want me to tell you how I know that's pulling on him? Because he told you about it. Boy! He didn't have to tell you about it. So that let me know it's pulling on him. Because he told you, he revealed it to you. Because something does not bother a man, he ain't gonna bother you with it. That's pulling on him. So you telling him, I'm stepping back, I'm getting me some time. He's letting you know that's pulling on him. Because he told you. Because he did not have to tell you that. Simple as that. We got Tanika says, he need to be with the baby mama to raise the child together. And if you keep pushing him away, but you like him, but you keep saying, I need more time, that's where he's headed. That's what he's because he told you about it. That's my take on it. That's my take. Well, Joe Show, I got to cut out a little early because I got to get on this road. We got to get ready to head to Little Rock here after a while. So thank you guys so much. That's why I came on a little early. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for all the prayers. We gonna continue to keep the Rayford family, the Brown family, you know, keep them lifted, guys, and also, you know, pray for my son Trey and Marion, them guys. Pray that, you know, his surgery go well today. I appreciate you guys, you know, and so thank you guys. Yeah, for donations at the Joe Show, you can donate to cash sign Joe Show Brazil. Cash sign Joe Show Brazil. You know, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys back here on next week on Wednesday. And, you know, hey, have a great day. And get your Valentine ready. You know it's going to be Valentine's Day. You know, I know y'all probably finna go and buy a whole bunch of old nasty stuff. So y'all be careful out there. Don't go buy the wrong thing. Love you guys.